Confirmation of the latest developments surrounding the United States nuclear submarine fleet has people asking serious questions. The concern is there has been a leak at the highest level of government, revealing details about upcoming projects, including the fleet's capabilities. The reports in question allege that Trump shared sensitive information with Australian billionaire Anthony Pratt, a member of his exclusive Mar-a-Lago club in Florida, during discussions about calls with foreign leaders. In a late Sunday social media post, Trump strongly refused the claims made by the New York Times and 60 Minutes Australia, proclaiming that he had conversed with Pratt about nuclear submarines. In addition to disputing these allegations, he took the opportunity to criticize Special Counsel Jack Smith, who has brought criminal charges against Trump in 2 separate cases. Trump's post on his platform, Truth Social, conveyed his firm stance on the matter. The failing New York Times story, leaked by deranged Jack Smith, and the Biden political opponent abuser DOJ about a red-haired weirdo from Australia named Anthony Pratt is fake news. He went on to clarify that he never spoke to him about submarines, but he did speak to him about creating jobs in Ohio and Pennsylvania, because that's what he was concerned about. Further targeting the quality of news reporting, Trump specifically called out the well-known Times journalist Maggie Haberman, who played a significant role in the article and has a history of extensive reporting on Trump. Maggie Haberman and the Misfits never called me for a comment. Why would they? They just write anything they want. Whether it's correct or not is of zero importance to them, Trump expressed. He added, "All the news that's unfit to print. That's why we call it the fake news." Recent reporting from 60 Minutes Australia and the New York Times has unveiled recordings featuring Pratt discussing his true sentiments regarding Trump, who is a frontrunner in the 2024 GOP presidential primary. This reporting corroborates previous revelations from ABC News, which hinted at Trump sharing more classified information than had been publicly confirmed, particularly concerning nuclear submarines. All 3 outlets' reports have further indicated that Pratt spread the information he gained to numerous individuals. Pratt is identified as a potential witness in one of the 2 criminal cases initiated by Special Counsel Jack Smith against Trump, both of which revolve around classified documents. The news surrounding Trump's alleged disclosure of sensitive information and his subsequent denial has garnered widespread attention and raised numerous questions regarding the handling of classified information and the potential implications for national security. The complexity of the situation highlights the importance of rigorous investigations and transparent reporting to provide the public with an accurate understanding of the events in question. While the truth remains elusive in this evolving narrative, the allegations have ignited a broader conversation about the boundaries of presidential privilege, the responsibilities of journalists, and the role of public figures in shaping public discourse. The claims and counterclaims in this case emphasize the need for thorough and impartial investigations to uncover the facts and determine the potential legal consequences. In the realm of national security, the handling of classified information is a matter of paramount importance. The security of the nation's secrets is crucial to maintaining the country's strategic advantage and safeguarding its interests at home and abroad. Any breach of this information, intentional or unintentional, can have far-reaching consequences. Nuclear submarines are a particularly sensitive aspect of national security. These vessels are equipped with advanced technology and, in some cases, nuclear weaponry. The specifics of their capabilities, deployment, and operational details are tightly guarded to protect the nation's security interests. The allegations against Trump, which suggest that he shared classified information about nuclear submarines, raise questions about the potential impact on national security. If such information were disclosed, it could jeopardize the country's advantage in the realm of military technology and compromise its strategic position. Furthermore, the involvement of Australian billionaire Anthony Pratt in these discussions adds an international dimension to the situation. Sharing classified information with a foreign national, even a close ally like Australia, could have diplomatic repercussions and strain relations between the two countries. The allegations against Trump and the subsequent investigations have also brought to the forefront the role of Special Counsel Jack Smith. Smith's team is tasked with determining the accuracy of the claims and, if necessary, pursuing legal action. The outcome of these investigations will have implications not only for the individuals involved, but also for the broader legal and political landscape. In the realm of journalism, the reporting by outlets like the New York Times, 60 Minutes Australia, and ABC News has been integral in bringing these allegations to light. Journalists play a critical role in investigating and reporting on matters of public interest, particularly when they concern national security and the actions of public figures. The case at hand serves as a reminder of the responsibilities and challenges journalists face when reporting on sensitive issues. It underlines the need for accuracy, impartiality, and a commitment to uncovering the truth, even when faced with denials and pushback from powerful individuals. As the investigations unfold and more information becomes available, the public and the international community will be watching closely. The outcomes of these inquiries will have implications for the credibility of the individuals involved, the state of national security, and the integrity of journalism. In a world where information moves rapidly and perceptions matter, the pursuit of truth and justice remains the critical aim. Let's look back to when these claims started. A few months after his departure from the White House, former President Donald Trump engaged in discussions about potentially sensitive details concerning U.S. nuclear submarines. His confidant in this situation was an Australian billionaire who happened to be a member of his Mar-a-Lago club. It is alleged that this Australian billionaire subsequently shared the discussed information with a multitude of individuals. This included over a dozen foreign officials, several of his own employees, and even a handful of journalists. These claims come from sources who are well acquainted with the situation. The potential revelation of classified information involving former President Donald Trump has surfaced in connection with an ongoing investigation conducted by Special Counsel Jack Smith's team. Their inquiry focuses on Trump's alleged possession of classified documents while at his Mar-a-Lago property. The emergence of this information could provide additional insight into how Trump handled sensitive government secrets. During their investigation, prosecutors and FBI agents have conducted interviews with Anthony Pratt, a member of Mar-a-Lago and the head of Pratt Industries, a prominent global packaging company based in the United States. Pratt's company, Pratt Industries, ranks among the world's largest packaging firms. On at least 2 occasions this year, these law enforcement officials interviewed Pratt regarding his interactions with Trump. During these interviews, Pratt recounted an incident from April 2021 when he sought to engage Trump in conversation during a meeting at Mar-a-Lago. During this meeting, Pratt proposed the subject of the American submarine fleet, which he and Trump had discussed previously. Pratt's story, as communicated by insider sources, revealed that he suggested Australia should consider procuring submarines from the United States. In response, an animated Trump reportedly leaned in closer to Pratt, seemingly to maintain caution, and shared 2 pieces of purportedly sensitive information concerning U.S. submarines. First, Trump revealed what he claimed to be the precise number of nuclear warheads typically carried by these submarines. Second, he allegedly revealed the specific distance at which these submarines could supposedly approach a Russian submarine without being detected. The consequences of this revelation are substantial, as they raise questions about the security and confidentiality of classified information within the highest levels of the U.S. government. The ongoing investigation seeks to uncover the full extent of these confessions and their potential consequences. Former President Donald Trump's post-White House activities have stirred controversy and concern, particularly considering allegations regarding discussions about classified information concerning U.S. nuclear submarines. The individuals implicated in these discussions have sparked a wave of questions and investigations. One of the central figures in this unfolding drama is an Australian billionaire who happened to be a member of Trump's exclusive Mar-a-Lago club. This billionaire, whose identity remains undisclosed at this stage, allegedly engaged in conversations with Trump regarding sensitive details about US nuclear submarines. It is claimed that this Australian billionaire subsequently shared this classified information with a wide range of individuals, including foreign officials, employees, and journalists. These alarming allegations are not mere speculation. They stem from credible sources well acquainted with the situation. The potential ramifications of this revelation have thrust it into the center of an ongoing investigation led by Special Counsel Jack Smith's team. This investigation revolves around the question of whether Trump was in possession of classified documents while at his Mar-a-Lago property and how he managed and disclosed this sensitive government information. In the heart of this intricate investigation is Anthony Pratt, a Mar-a-Lago member and the head of Pratt Industries, a globally recognized packaging company headquartered in the United States. Pratt Industries ranks among the largest packaging firms worldwide, making Anthony Pratt a prominent figure in both business and the Mar-a-Lago community. His interviews with prosecutors and FBI agents have proven to be invaluable in shedding light on the alleged discussions between Trump and the Australian billionaire. These allegations have cast a shadow over the presidency of Donald Trump, reopening discussions about his handling of sensitive government secrets. The ongoing investigation, spearheaded by Special Counsel Jack Smith's team, seeks to uncover the full extent of these confessions and assess their potential consequences. It is imperative to ascertain whether Trump's actions breached national security protocols, and if so, what impact this may have on US relations with other countries. The unfolding narrative has upset the interest of government officials, legal experts, and the public alike. The security and confidentiality of classified information have always been paramount in the world of international politics and national security. The United States, as one of the world's leading powers, has taken extensive measures to protect its classified information, particularly when it comes to military and defense secrets. The nuclear submarine program, with its potential for catastrophic destruction, is among the most sensitive areas of classified information. Nuclear submarines play a critical role in the United States national defense strategy. These submarines are equipped with nuclear warheads, making them a formidable component of the country's military might. The secrecy surrounding their exact capabilities, including the number of nuclear warheads they carry and their operational parameters, is of the utmost importance for maintaining national security. Moreover, the ability of US submarines to operate covertly, particularly near potential opponents like Russian submarines, is a closely guarded secret. Knowing the specific distance at which these submarines can approach a Russian vessel without detection is a piece of information that could provide a significant tactical advantage in potential conflicts or diplomatic negotiations. The potential breach of such classified information raises concerns on multiple fronts. It highlights the importance of safeguarding sensitive government data and preventing its unauthorized disclosure. Furthermore, it raises questions about the relationship between a former president and individuals who may have sought to exploit their access to classified information for personal gain or other motives. The Mar-a-Lago Club, where the alleged discussions occurred, has been a subject of scrutiny in this investigation. While it is a private club owned by Trump, it is also a place where important meetings and interactions with individuals from various backgrounds take place. Given the exclusivity and social importance of Mar-a-Lago, ensuring that classified information remains protected within its confines is a matter of national significance. It is essential to remember that classified information is classified for a reason. National security hinges on the ability to keep sensitive data out of the wrong hands. Unauthorized disclosure of such information can have awful consequences, not only in terms of national defense, but also in the realm of international relations. The allegations surrounding the discussions between Trump and the Australian billionaire at Mar-a-Lago have brought this issue to the forefront of public attention. As the investigation unfolds, the legal and ethical implications of the incident will be closely examined. It remains to be seen whether this episode will result in legal actions and changes in security. Following his meeting with former President Donald Trump, Anthony Pratt engaged in a flurry of emails and conversations, sharing Trump's comments with a wide array of individuals. This group encompassed at least 45 people, including 6 journalists, 11 employees from Pratt's company, 10 Australian officials, and even 3 former Australian prime ministers, according to sources familiar with the situation as reported by ABC News. During his discussions with investigators, Pratt expressed uncertainty about whether Trump's statements regarding US submarines were based on true information or merely bold conversation. However, investigators strongly urged Pratt not to reveal the specific numerical details that Trump had disclosed, citing the sensitivity of the information. The accuracy of the information remains ambiguous, and Special Counsel Jack Smith's team closely examined this episode. Further testimony emerged from a former Mar-a-Lago employee who overheard Pratt relaying some of Trump's remarks to another individual immediately after his meeting with the former president. According to insider sources, this ex-employee was deeply concerned and astonished to learn that Trump had shared such sensitive details with a non-US citizen. During Pratt's interactions with investigators, he maintained that Trump had not presented him with any government documents during their April 2021 encounter or on any other occasion at Mar-a-Lago. Pratt stated that he shared the details of his meeting with others to showcase his advocacy for Australia within the United States. Some of the Australian officials he allegedly informed were involved in negotiations with the Biden administration at the time, discussing a deal for Australia to acquire several nuclear-powered attack submarines from the United States. The deal was successfully concluded earlier this year, with Australia committing to the purchase of at least 3 Virginia-class nuclear-powered submarines. However, President Joe Biden clarified that none of the submarines sold to Australia would be equipped with nuclear weaponry. Notably, the information regarding Trump's conversation with Pratt in April 2021 was not included in Special Counsel Smith's June indictment against Trump. The indictment instead focused on Trump's alleged unlawful retention of national defense information and associated obstruction charges, totaling 40 counts. Shifting the focus to the deal with Australia, on August 4, 2023, the USS North Carolina, SSN 777, made a significant and historic arrival at the HMAS Stirling, a naval base located in Western Australia. This marked the first visit of a Virginia-class submarine to the country since the announcement of the Australia, United Kingdom, and United States AUKUS optimal pathway by the leaders of these nations. The AUKUS partnership, initially introduced in September 2021, represents a concentrated effort to strengthen the security and defense capabilities of these 3 nations while actively promoting security within the Indo-Pacific region. Mr. Abe Denmark, senior advisor for AUKUS to the Secretary of Defense, emphasized the significance of the USS North Carolina's presence in HMAS Stirling, highlighting the firm commitment of the United States to the AUKUS partnership. This commitment was demonstrated through the promised increase in SSN port visits to Australia in 2023. These port visits hold great importance as they play a crucial role in Australia's journey to encourage the operational capabilities and expertise necessary for the stewardship and operation of their own fleet of nuclear-powered attack submarines. The AUKUS Optimal Pathway is a meticulously designed, phased approach aimed at providing Australia with a conventionally armed, nuclear-powered submarine capability as expeditiously as possible, while ensuring that Australia possesses the necessary competence to safely operate, maintain, and regulate this advanced technology, adhering to the highest standards for nuclear non-proliferation. The first phase of the Optimal Pathway is dedicated to expanding Australia's familiarity with SSNs through an increase in SSN port visits, laying the foundation for the establishment of Submarine Rotational Force West, SRFW, by as early as 2027. SRFW, once established, will maintain a rotational presence of up to 4 Virginia-class submarines from the United States and 1 United Kingdom Astute-class submarine at HMAS Sterling. The second phase, set to commence in the early 2030s contingent upon approval from the US Congress, entails the sale of 3 Virginia-class submarines to Australia, with the agreement allowing for the potential sale of up to 2 more submarines if the need arises. Phase 3 represents the merger of a British submarine design with cutting-edge United States technology, giving rise to SSN AUKUS, the forthcoming attack submarine designated for use by both Australia and the United Kingdom. Australia's plan is to produce the first Australian-built SSN AUKUS in the early 2040s. Rear Admiral Chris Kavanagh, commander of Submarine Group CSG-7, stressed the historical interaction and seamless collaboration characterizing the long-standing security cooperation among Australia, the United Kingdom, and the United States. He specifically acknowledged the ability to work harmoniously in the realm of undersea warfare training and operations. CSG-7 plays a pivotal role by overseeing forward-deployed, combat-ready forces engaged in a comprehensive variety of undersea warfare activities across the Western Pacific, Indian Ocean, and Arabian Sea. The U.S. 7th Fleet, considered the largest forward-deployed numbered fleet in the U.S. Navy, consistently engages with allies and partners in the shared attempt to safeguard a free and open Indo-Pacific region. This visit by the USS North Carolina serves as a tangible testament to the strengthening ties among these nations and the commitment to bolstering regional security and stability. The cooperation between the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia, as demonstrated by the AUKUS partnership and the AUKUS optimal pathway, emphasizes the importance of international collaboration in addressing security challenges in an increasingly complex and interconnected world. In conclusion, the unfolding saga surrounding former President Donald Trump, Australian billionaire Anthony Pratt, and the alleged sharing of classified information raises profound questions about national security, the role of journalism, and the boundaries of presidential privilege. The incident in question, revolving around discussions about sensitive information concerning US nuclear submarines, has triggered a multifaceted investigation and ignited a broader conversation. The heart of this controversy lies in the claims that former President Trump shared classified details with Pratt, a member of Mar-a-Lago and a prominent figure in both business and international affairs. The ongoing investigation, led by Special Counsel Jack Smith's team, seeks to uncover the full extent of these allegations and their potential legal and diplomatic consequences. It is imperative to determine whether these actions breached national security protocols, and if so, how they may impact US relations with other countries. The repercussions of this episode extend beyond the immediate individuals involved, raising broader concerns about the handling of classified information and the preservation of national security. As the investigation unfolds, the legal and ethical implications of the incident will be closely examined. In a world where information travels rapidly and perceptions matter, the pursuit of truth and justice remains paramount. Shifting focus from the controversy surrounding Trump and Pratt, we see positive developments in the form of the Australia, United Kingdom, and United States AUKUS optimal pathway. The recent arrival of the USS North Carolina, SSN 777, at the HMAS Sterling Naval Base in Western Australia marks a significant milestone in this partnership. It symbolizes the commitment of the United States to regional security and collaboration. The AUKUS optimal pathway is a well-structured plan designed to provide Australia with a conventionally armed, nuclear-powered submarine capability efficiently while adhering to the highest standards of nuclear non-proliferation. The different phases of the AUKUS optimal pathway involve increasing Australia's familiarity with submarines, expanding port visits, and establishing the Submarine Rotational Force West, SRFW. The second phase includes the sale of 3 Virginia-class submarines to Australia, with provisions for additional sales if required. The third phase combines British submarine design with cutting-edge US technology to create the SSN AUKUS, an attack submarine for use by Australia and the United Kingdom. The AUKUS partnership, introduced in September 2021, represents a dedicated effort to bolster the security and defense capabilities of these three nations while actively promoting security within the Indo-Pacific region. The significance of this partnership and the AUKUS optimal pathway lies in its commitment to strengthening regional security and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. The collaboration among the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia demonstrates the importance of international cooperation in addressing security challenges in an increasingly interconnected world. In closing, the unfolding narrative involving Trump, Pratt, and the allegation of sharing classified information remains a matter of intense scrutiny and investigation. National security, journalism, and international cooperation are at the forefront of this story, making it a topic of great significance. The case also underscores the role of journalism in investigating and reporting on matters of public interest. Journalists play a critical role in uncovering and reporting on issues involving national security and the actions of public figures. The allegations and counterclaims emphasize the importance of accuracy, impartiality, and a commitment to uncovering the truth in the face of powerful individuals and sensitive government secrets. As the investigations continue, the world awaits the outcomes and their implications for the individuals involved and the broader landscape of security and diplomacy. There is no doubt that the news surrounding the nuclear submarines and their capability presents a clear message to international rivals of the United States. As with most of their large-scale military announcements, the US wants the world to understand their ability to reach out and influence foreign policy. This news surrounding the latest submarine developments is no different.